You just taking wow. That just made me think about how impressionable kids are because the person that you with on a daily basis, you don't even trust them.
Hold on. No, no, no. You're not understanding. Parents, listen to me. Your children sit in front of a teacher more than they sit in front of you. Because by the time you get home, you're tired, you're wore out, it's time to go to work for the next day, you've cooked, you've cleaned. You haven't had the same quality time as that teacher. You haven't to them, that teacher seems like mother. You know, you might not ask them how they're doing because you're just so tired, you're so into what's going on. You don't you, you do talk about the day, but you don't really ask how are you feeling in the right way. But the teacher does. And they get a joy every day they see the teacher. Oh, I'm gonna go see my teacher. They get like a like a Stockholm syndrome. Okay, because really we don't spend that, and the government sets it up that way. We don't spend that much time with our children. Our parents couldn't spend that much time with us. And now that is a cycle because it's a law that you have to send your kid to school. So, that teacher is in your life. So that teacher has more say during the day than what you do. That
And
kid,
it's got the backup. We got the principal. You got this. You got this going on. But then the crazy thing about it is, like when you be like telling your teachers like they kids dealing with a bully or something like that, and they say, "Yo, I told the teacher." And I know you told the teacher they ain't do nothing, did they? But what I told you,
nope,
right? So,
they're
and
not
if
gonna
I
do
tell you
anything.
like, "Yo, you do X, Y, Z," and you sit there and go to school and tell them like I tell you, "Yo, go tell the teacher da da da." After a certain point, there's no more talking after that.
Well, if you go and talk to the teacher and keep on going on, then hey, let
Because
God
my
let the
kids had to
hammer
deal with a
fly.
kid.
Who lie? Who lie?
My kids had to deal with a kid in school who was a little racist little white boy, and he had a history of it. So when we go to the school, we're like, yo, we need to have a meeting about this little kid.
Oh, their parents already know how they are.
And they sit there like, oh, well, we take care of it. Nah, we want to talk. They like, no, it was fine. We're gonna do it. Oh yeah, the bus driver knows it. The teachers know it. The principal knows it. But nobody does nothing about it. So all they do is just move the kid to another seat on the bus, or
What?
move them, like further away. Like you're not really addressing the issue. But then, you get mad if a parent discipline their children, not in a like because I'm mad abuse type of way or drunk abuse or some shit like that. But if I'm telling, yo, get off the floor, and you out there temper tantrum your ass on the floor, and I say, nah, I pluck those little hands or whatever, and y'all like, oh my god, he plucked them. You know what I mean? Like, what?
And kids know that. Like kids know you can't beat them like you used to beat them. Like if if I could beat my kids like my dad beat me, it'll be a whole different thing. My dad hit me with a damn hammer, bro. Fuck the belt.
Do 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 do. Don't touch this, dude.
Rest. I was about to fight my man AD. Rest in peace to AD. Um, and my dad told me don't go out the yard, and I went out the yard, and next thing I know, he hit me with a hammer. I don't remember him hit me with a hammer. It was like a Rocky. It was like the end of a Rocky movie. It was like I went to throw the punch, and then it just went black. Everything went black. I was like, "Oh, what the hell?" Did I?
Fade
Did
to
I?
black. Oh no!
Then I woke up like this, like just looking up at the ceiling and stuff. I was like, "What the world?" One of my cousins was like, "Yo." Unc knocked you out. But he was on top of the house. Yeah, he jumped off. Without the ladder, no ladder. He jumped off like Superman. He walked up behind you and he hit you with a hammer and everybody ran. Well, what happened to me? He just pulled you back in the yard and put you on the steps. My dad was sitting on a chair, having a drink, smoking his pipe tobacco. I said, Dad, I can't feel my legs. I can't move. I'm paralyzed. My dad said, you're alive, right? I told you not to go on the street, right?
Right. So
you brought it on yourself. And no, I ain't gonna take you to the hospital.
You got to do it.
My cousins and them, they were looking at me. They were looking sad, like they done. This man done took this man's legs and arms. Like I'm like Bernie. Like he's been in Bernie.
No.
It happened about 2 p.m. My dad left me out there in the sun and everything till like about 6. I started getting some movement and shit and got up. I was sore for like 2 or 3 weeks and shit. And every time I mentioned this shit, my dad was like, you didn't listen, did you? I told you not to go. Like to the point of my dad said, don't go out the yard. Don't gotta worry about it. Like
about it. I'm not going out the yard. I'm not trying to.
Hey, you can stay after school. My dad said I can't. You can. I'll let him know. No, you won't. No. My dad told me to come home. Oh, we're gonna do such and such. That is great and dandy. But my dad told me to come home. I'm not gonna have him come look for me. You don't understand, ma'am. You'll go home with your husband. I'll go home with my father, with him after looking for me. It's not gonna be good. I might not come back for a while. I'm trying to be helpful to everybody in class right now. This is not what we want. We do not want me to go after school. It sounds perfect, but in actuality, we do not want this because I'm y'all's friends and you don't want my dad to come up.
Like that's what I'm saying. Like these people don't understand. These kids don't understand that there's a boundary. The teacher's only going to go but so far for you. They're there to teach you. Yes, some are there to collect a paycheck. You get some that genuinely care. But either way about it, guess what? 3 o'clock hits, 2:30, whatever time it is, they are going home. They're going to go grade some papers, do whatever they do if they're a parent or whatever. And that's it. They'll see you tomorrow. Then when they see you, they'll be concerned when they see you. But outside of that, they're not thinking about you.
That teacher's not at home thinking what's going on with little Reek if he eating tonight or something.
It's a few. A few. It ain't that many. You know what I mean? Some of them is, like I said, some of them is for a paycheck. They need a job. Hey, I do what I do, and then, I go home. Sorry. Hey man, I'm telling y'all, it's
You really sound like Cameron. You really sound like Cameron right now. Kids get treated wrong every day, B. Every day, B.
It's the truth.
What are we gonna do? They get treated wrong every day. Like, I'm gonna go home at 3 o'clock. I'm gonna forget about them little niggers till I see them the next morning. Here they are. Hey, come here, little Ree.
Hey, how you doing?
Ree, your eyes black. What happened last night?
I guarantee you, like, probably some of my kids' teachers right now. He's so great. See me start, they may even say nothing to that man. Like, oh, hey. he's gonna be all excited and shit, but they're gonna be like, "Oh, hey, how you
They
doing?"
always act surprised. You ever
And
notice
then gone.
they act surprised? Oh, hey, you're at Walmart.
Right.
Oh, your parents.
You know.
They always seem like they're on a game show and they're surprised to be there. The Price is Right. Call me to come down.
Right. And then next thing you know, they do that 2 minute drill. Oh, all right, cool, all right,
So
okay.
you have to teach your
Oh,
you have to teach your
and then
children
we go.
also to look at teachers for what they are. The teachers are also
The teachers.
associates who are there to teach them, because basically after the association is over, like you said, it's a done deal.
Yeah, because you might not have that same teacher next year. Might have something different. How many kids? Like it's like my high school is a little different. So for 4 years I was in high school. Huh?
You went to a PS, didn't you?
So anyway, the fact of the matter is, it was a community high school. Okay, listen to this. But the fact of the matter is,
hold on, time out. You try to slide that one by. So, as a friend, you got to explain this. What's the difference between a regular high school and a community high school? Is it like a community college on a different level? What is it? Is it like a community?
My school was a little different from other high schools. I'm gonna put it like that. It was unique.
Brooklyn Zoo.
I had options where I could either go to like one of the baddest high schools, or try to make my way into this high school. But
so
the
you
way that the district was, the way that the district was, I had to go all the way to Queens. Like this school was in Queens, and I wasn't trying to. Look, man, I'm not trying to hop on no bus, no train to get to Queens, and I live all the way in Brooklyn, man. I ain't doing all that, man. That's crazy.
Okay, stop. So we gotta have a moment of silence.
Can I please get a moment of silence
for all those people, the predecessors who used to have to walk miles and miles to go to school? People that used to have to walk.
Oh my gosh, man! Come on, how you gonna throw that over me like that, man? Look,
yo, this man said he didn't want to hop on a train. These people walked in the snow, fought bears.
Options. I mean, I still had to walk to school, man. I walked in the snow. I walked in the rain. I still did all that. I just wasn't going all the way to Queens. I'm not going to another borough if I have the option to go somewhere else. They didn't have that option. Thank God in modern day time, I was able to have the option to relocate myself to the community high school
I'm just
versus
saying.
the PS high school, which I guarantee you, I probably wouldn't be the same person I am right now. I'd probably be a little bit more colder and other stuff, because when you go to a certain school, your mindset should change. Even when I was in this school, like we had the whole gang stuff going on. Like from junior high school on, gangs is real. You know what I'm saying? Like once you leave elementary, it's like, the roses and all the other shit just goes away. That's just like fades away. Like 7 all the way to 12.
Hell on wheels.
You start realizing things. You start really seeing people for what they really are, and your brain is trying to process and catch up to what the hell is the reality going on. So
you're in the twilight zone.
I was that kid. Like, I really was the kid that refrained himself from trying to get into any fights, because I know my mind state of when fighting comes. So I choose